So look, Ja Morant, Tee Morant, Ja Morant's father, he came out and said, I saw growth, I saw growth, I saw grace. I know that he knows that God is in control of everything. That's not what stood out to me, because I didn't even like that he said I saw growth. Bro, it's been 2 weeks. But this is the part that really hit home for me. I blame myself. I blame myself because that's my son. When I say I will die for my kids, I will die for my kids. Now, has the world thought about that or thought like that? Anything my kid does, I'm going to blame myself. Sorry. Hate to break it to you guys. Anyone that has something to say about his father, y'all got to chill out. Y'all got to chill out, and you owe him an apology. Maybe we went too far with that. If I did, I apologize, Tee Morant. I'll be the first one to do it because that ain't right. I'm a father. You think I already don't feel guilty when my teachers calling, or my son's teachers calling me from what my son's doing in school right now? You think I don't feel guilty? I'm questioning what I'm doing. He's 7. How you think Tee Morant feels? Grown man. When you 23, 22 years old, were you telling your father and your mom everything you were doing? I don't think so. I think you were hiding what you were doing, especially if you didn't want them to know or anybody else to know. I was. Mom, I'm going out with the fellas right now. What you talking about?
That's the first time I saw those comments. I've never seen those comments. So that's
okay. Well, what you think about them? What you think about that, Flea?
I would have automatically thought that he would have felt like that. Like, I guess because of the days that we living in, it feels better now that I've actually heard him say it. Now, you reading it and us seeing it in black and white, you know what I'm saying? But from the way he was with his son on the sidelines during games, just showing up, right? But even prior to that, like, we was able to watch Ja Morant in college, right? We was able to watch, and if you were really into the grassroots of basketball, you was able to know that, Ja Morant and Zion Williamson was teammates together and on AAU. And, so people have been able to watch Tee Morant be around him. So I would already expect that he feels some kind of guilt, some kind of responsibility for dropping the ball there. And I don't owe him an apology because I never really made it about him. I saw a lot of people that made it about him. Like, this is how you talk to yourself.
Hey, watch this, Flea. I'm gonna let you finish. Tell him, Fabe, I had a whole full argument about that. But go ahead, Flea. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I would have assumed that he felt like that. And it feels good to know that another black man is taking accountability for where he has some missteps and mistakes and just poor decision making. That seeing that in black and white and knowing that, okay, your son is an adult, but you had the ability to step in at some point and say, yo, reel it back in. Yo, you're doing a little too much. Yo, shit is hot. If you got to just say like that, yo, it's hot. Like, whatever you got to do. So, I appreciate that. To answer your question, Fabian, I appreciate that T feels like that.
Yes. Turbo, your thoughts on, what Tee Morant said?
I mean, like AllBall just said it. He said it best. And I don't really want to get too deep into it because I'm not a father, so I don't want to, you know what I mean? So I know all 3 of y'all are fathers, so I don't want to, you know what I mean? So I want to, respect y'all as fathers and for y'all to dive in that opinion. But I'm glad that, he opened up and, that he had a concern for his son. And, and I'm a godfather and an uncle, and I have I got three grandnephews, you know what I mean? So I do worry about them as far as where they're going to be heading at in the future and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, but like AllBall said was just perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just be real quick. I made a post about it, and I argued with somebody about it. I never blamed Tee Morant, and I'm still not blaming him because I always tell people, you don't think he was talking to his son? You don't think he was concerned? You don't think behind closed doors he's going, yo, son, you bugging? But when you're on that vibe, when you're at that age, and when, we always that age. Sometimes a person can't tell you nothing. You gotta let a person dive.
Yeah.
I got 2 sons, 16 and 18. I tell my 18-year-old sometimes, go ahead, bro, figure out for yourself. Go ahead and bump your head. So, you know, it's sad that we at a time where now you have to put it on social media for people to believe you. Because people really think, or people really thought,
you're not saying nothing.
Yeah, like you don't care. You know, so like I said, I just appreciate that what, like you said, Ari Lafley said, took accountability, took responsibility to understand that is your son, and you're kind of there with him. You was there the whole ride. So, you know what I mean? I respect that. Now, my whole thing is, let's talk with actions. Let's stay out of trouble. Let's play on the court. Let's get to the playoffs. Let's have a hell of a playoffs.
Let the kid play basketball. Let him play basketball.
That's what I said when that story. I said, look, I didn't care. Whatever he did, he made a mistake. He learned from it. That's it. Keep on riding it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna affect because a lot of players try to fake the funk that certain things don't bother them. It does. They lie. Certain things, they watch what goes on social media, and it does affect them. I don't care what nobody say. When they say, "Oh, I don't listen to the paper," I block everything out. Yeah, okay, sure, got you.
And I think that's the point. Ultimate point. We're all human. Zach from the Z show. Let's see if we can hear you clearly because we've been going in and out. Z Money.
I know, man. I'm in my car, man. Can you hear me? I'm on my phone.
We can. Yeah. No, it's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, my camera not working. No, I echo
everything. That's perfect.
Saying. My only critique is stop calling these mistakes, man. Them decisions, bro. The main mistakes. Them decisions. That's my only critique.
No. I think we're saying the same thing. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. We all. Yeah. He's at a point where just like you're on that court, you got to make decisions. Off the court, the same thing, and it's a little. And again, I don't want to stress it. Oh boy, you know how we do. Bottom line is, nobody is 23 years old with that magnitude of popularity, that light on you. That's very rare. The LeBrons of the world, even Kawhi, as much as you want, he's a superstar in our eyes in terms of a basketball player, but off the court, he ain't Ja Morant. So you're dealing with a different level of attention.